Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine. It is Wednesday, May 21st, and this is your weekend events update. And once again, it feels like it's been a long time since I've done one of these videos, and that's because it has been. Man, it's the 21st of May, and it's so nutty that it's the 21st of May, man, because it's just flown in. We did delivery directly into like a set of events, and then holy shit, it was Mother's Day, and I got to take care of my wife and my mom, and so that the next day we took off to Myrtle Beach because it was bike week, man. So bike nights and everything like that popping up and everything like that. First off, let's do a quick recap on Myrtle Beach Bike Week, man. I'm telling you what, guys. I've never been down to Bike Week during the beginning of the week. Usually I come in Wednesday and we hit all my spots. We do a bike show on Saturday. But this year was different, man. This year I had a couple of things come up and we added a bike show. This year we did the first annual. It's a stupid thing to say, right? It can't be the first and annual, right? Because annual means you've done it again. So the first ever Chop Suey Chopper and Antique Bike Show. We did it at Barnacle Bill's Rum and Raw Bar in Murrells Inlet on the super strip right there by Suck Bang Blow and Beaver Bar. And let me tell you, man, super pleased. I when I posed this to a couple people, they said, I don't know, man, because it is, let's face it, guys, it's more of a bagger rally in Myrtle Beach nowadays, but that doesn't mean there's not some cool choppers around, a bunch of cool antiques, man. We just got to give them a place to go. So we did it, man. We said, hey, look, we're going to do this chopper and antique show because I don't want to do two of the same bike shows. Our bike show at Bubba's on Saturday, always a big hit. So I didn't want to just duplicate it. Let's do something different. We had 30 beautiful antique and choppers and even some modern choppers in there. It's funny when we say chopper show, I think of like even a modern chopper to me is like a clapped out Evo Sportster or something like that. But I think about shovel heads and stuff like that. So, but we did get a couple. Of course, it's Myrtle Beach. We got a couple modern choppers in there. Some nice ones though. So we had to shift some of the categories around and add a modern chopper. We got rid of the shittiest chopper class and went with a modern class. So it's kind of the same thing, guys. It's kind of the same thing. But we didn't have to call it that. But man, we had a great time. It was cool for it being the first one. We will be doing that again. So guys, choppers and antiques are going back to Myrtle Beach. They're going to be at the Chop Suey Antique and Chopper Show. Big shout out to Barnacle Bills for having us, Law Tigers for hanging out with us, and Kristen Shipwash of the Rebel Spirit for pinstriping these beautiful antique toasters that we gave away that day. They were a huge hit. Did a fantastic job. Thanks, Kristen. That was huge. And then, man, we did all our stuff. Indian Motorcycles on the cover, man. We did demo rides. We hung out at all the bars. We did all our thing. I had to blast out of there kind of early. My oldest daughter was graduating from high school and college that weekend. Kind of a weird thing. We had some dance recitals. Not mine, my daughter's. And I had full intentions of being back at Bubba's by the afternoon of our bike show to help with judging. Things went a little long. Things went a little weird, and I ended up not making it back. But another big shout out to my friends Pam and Ray Laurie, Chuck Sloan, and a couple other guys that stepped in for me and judged this bike show. Man, we had 57 entries in that bike show. Parking lot completely fucking filled up. It was awesome again, and big thanks to them again. Big thanks to Bubba's. Man, it's my favorite place to be. So it was really awesome bike week, even though I missed half of it. It's just the way it goes sometimes. We'll be back at Bubba's in the fall again, and good Lord willing, the week the creek don't rise, I'll be out there to judge that bike show too. Let's see, what is this with June 7th in Maryland? I'll probably miss June 7th in Maryland. Sounds like a cool thing, man. BVR 25. Oh shit. Oh man, I'll tell you what, Black Victory Riders 25. That's what that is. Cool thing, man. Make sure you say what's up to JoJo, Mojo, and all my friends Troy and all them up there, man. God, what a cool thing to be at. Hey guys, we had the Victory class for our bike show this past June, man. Come on, come out. Past January. Cool stuff. I'm going to be in Danville on June 7th. Otherwise, man, if you guys got a victory, you want to ride with some victory riders, man, this is a great group. BVR 25, June 7th in Maryland, man. Make sure you check them out. Good to see Jack Waters on here, man. That was another thing that happened early in the month. The first Uptown Lexington bike night hit, and it hit hard. Love being out there with my friends from the Rebel Spirit, riding high Harley Davidson, everywhere else, and just huge party. That's the first Friday of the month. Now in June, that'll be the first Friday, and then it'll be the 27th. I'm not sure what Friday that is, but there'll be 2 June bike nights in Uptown Lexington. Make sure you're going to be there. What else we got? Ronnie Lee, man, what's going on? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I missed it. I was looking at videos. People were sending me pictures, so I hated not being there. But your daughter only graduates from high school once, hopefully, and I had to be there for it. So I was a dad for a weekend, which is really weird. Usually we're out riding and having a big time, but I had to be a parent. I had to be a parent that weekend, man. And go to, what's going on, my man? Looks like you got some sunshine on that. I did, man. And the funny part about it was I was really trying hard to not get my regular raccoon eyes and my like taco spot from my hat being backwards, because I had these graduation pictures coming and I couldn't just look like a freak in these things. So I really had to take it easy. I actually wore sunscreen at Bike Week. It was kind of crazy, man. Yes, Stephanie Hans, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. I see Pops on here too. What's up, guys? Good to see you. Steph happens to be the manager of a little bike shop in Spartanburg. Spartan Motorcycle Company, I believe his name. Cool stuff over there. And there's Ed. What's up, y'all? James Mabe, Pinky, what's going on, my man? And look at there, Pooput. Now, Pooput, my man right there. Java Sky Choppers, man, great guy, great builder, great dude to hang out with. I expect to see you at Chop Suey next year. By the way, Pooput, stay on here for a second. Tonight in Winston-Salem at Pine Tree Tavern, we have a vintage bike show. I have a feeling they did it so that I would come out there, so I'll be out there. I'm riding the Panhead out there. Winston-Salem tonight at Pine Tree Tavern, vintage bike show. Make sure you check it out. And there's Angie. I know. And Angie and Tom didn't get their picture, and I'm sorry, and we'll make it up to you. I swear to God, we'll make it up to you. But hey, man, you guys had a good day. I heard you had a good day. You know, hopefully the tips were flowing. I didn't have as many yoo-hoos as I wanted to, so I missed out on that. So that's the deal. Pooput, where is it again? It is going to be at Pine Tree Tavern. Hang on a second. I'm going to break protocol here and add my, damn, I didn't do this at all. Share screen, add a screen. I'm running way behind here today. Hold on, I'm gonna give it to you right here. Look at this. Boom, right there. Pine Tree Tavern in Winston-Salem on Bethania Station Road. It's gonna be that vintage bike night tonight. Come out, man. Come out there, man. I'll buy you a drink, man. We'll hang out for a couple minutes. All right. At least bring something out there. My Panhead will have something to sit beside. Anything Pooput brings out there is going to look better than what I've got. And I love what I got, but I'm saying my man's got some cool shit. So check that out. And we'll get to the rest of these events in just a second, because that's what you guys are here for. But before we get there, what we got to talk about is this here Carolina's Full Throttle magazine. I'm gonna be there. Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I don't know what time I'll leave. I'll probably leave at like, I don't know, 5:30, something like that. Be out there by 6 o'clock, hang out for a couple hours. If you get a chance, get out there and hang out with me, man. It'd be good to see you. But this month's magazine, now check this out, guys. If you have not picked up the Carolina's Full Throttle magazine in print, beautiful print, newsprint, that you can sop up a beer, wipe your ass, roll a joint, or read this print magazine. Because it's on newsprint, you should grab it if you haven't already. It's still available online. We have a couple copies. There's gonna be some at Pine Tree tonight. We'll have some out this weekend. But if you want to sign up for our weekend events newsletter, but then we're just about to go over, all you gotta do is go to our website, fullthrottlemagazine.com. Scroll down on the main page. It'll look a lot like this until you get to a subscribe to our events and news updates button. When you click on that, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. Just fill it out. Now you can sign up for texts and emails, or just emails, whatever you want, man. And that way you will never miss out on an event. You don't have to listen to me talk about all this crap. It'll just come to your email or your text box. And, biker news, event updates, cool stuff like that will be there. And that'll be good. Now, let's talk about this easy. And it's funny. Like I said, I'm behind a little bit, so we're gonna do this. But that wasn't so terrible. This is what the May issue looks like. And I know what you're saying. May 10th or 8th. That's already passed by. That doesn't mean there's not a lot of great reading. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't go out and see our friends at Indian Motorcycles. Coastal Iron in Merle's Inlet. It'll be cool to go out there and see that. They were doing test rides. We stopped by and saw it, but great magazine. Make sure you pick one up, full of events and articles. That's what they had going on. They still got these beautiful Indians over there. The ones they didn't sell, you guys can pick one up and check it out. But like I said, this month's magazine, stock full of events all the way through to, let's see, September. We had our rally advertising in there, man. Oh, man, we had such a great time at all these damn places. Just a big time across the board, man. Hated I had to leave. Like I said, articles and ads, events on every single page. Pick up the thing. If not, man, you can read it on our website. But who does that? We're bikers, man. We like things in our hands. You know what I mean? And it's a good time. Come and read this. There's deals on every single page. And pictures for all you non-reading folks. There's pictures like that. Like Kristen Shipwash on Luke Hefner's 1964 Harley-Davidson Panhead Chopper. Now, mind you, this is the centerfold, right? So you can pop this right out of the magazine, staple it to the wall in your man shed in your garage, and that's going to look good right up on your wall. Cool bike, beautiful ladies. It's just a great magazine all the way through. Might be a little bit partial, but that's the deal, guys. Pick up your magazine, and let's see. There we go. I got that done. So that's the deal. Now we're on here to talk about events. We've got a lot of events. If you've already signed up for that stuff, you should have that in your email box. It went out at 8 a.m. this morning. If you get it on the text, it was like 10 o'clock, something like that. But you should check that out. Otherwise, you should sign up for it. Sign up for it, man. What are you doing? What are you bored? Sign up for it. But let's talk about events. Before we get there, though, I've got a little video for our YouTube friends. Now, mind you, you can watch this on Instagram. You can watch this on YouTube. You can watch this on Facebook. You can pick up the magazine and do it the real way. All right, the real way. But let's check this out. This month's feature was Tim Morton and his 1981 Shovelhead Chopper. Very cool bike. Let's check it out for a second. Oh.
The oil tank is from Lead Sled Customs. Them guys are awesome, but I mean, everybody knows they're awesome, but it was personal to me, and I don't know if he does it to everybody. If he does, that's awesome. If he doesn't, it's still cool, and it meant a lot to me. When I got the oil tank, there was a personal note on a cut-up piece of regular old textbook paper. It says, thanks, Timmy, for your purchase, and I just want to say that meant a lot. It really did. Them guys are awesome.
Hey, good morning, y'all. It's Jerry from Law Tigers, North Carolina's motorcycle injury attorneys. You are checking out the Full Throttle event update.
All right, and thank you to Jerry there for bringing us right into this weekend's events updates. And let's see here, guys. Saw some comments pop up. Yeah, now look, you can watch that whole video. That was a teaser I put together for Instagram, but I figured I'd put it on here. You can watch the whole video at our YouTube channel. I threw that in the link. Thanks, Cam. I enjoyed shooting this bike. It was so much fun. The guys at Poo Built did a great job putting this thing together, taking a vision working with Tim, making sure it got all put together, man. They did a great job. They do other great bikes too, so you should check them out. But while you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Check out all the rest of the feature bikes that we've done over the years. A lot of fun, even some tech tips and parts and stuff like that. And you get to look at some of the rides that we do and things like that. So good stuff. Let's talk about this weekend's events. Man, May 21st through 26th, which means your weekend starts tonight. Let's talk about it. Events. I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. Thinking of bike nights and stuff like that. Pine Tree Tavern, which is where I'm going to be tonight on Bethania Station Road in Winston-Salem. They're doing their Hollywood Cycles does a bike night at Max Speed Shop in Charlotte, North Carolina tonight as well. And coming in, it's gray. I don't know why it's gray type, man. I fixed it. It just didn't want to stay fixed. We're going to be doing a bike night at Max Speed Shop in Matthews, North Carolina, starting June 2nd, I believe. Make sure you come out there and check us out in Charlotte. Who knows what kind of wacky things we're going to get into, like bike shows and giveaways and stuff like that, man. Keep checking us out for that. And then Thursday, Lucky Saloon in Burlington. Now, I hear that my friends at the Rebel Spirit will be out there tomorrow at Lucky's for their bike night burnout contest. Big things, having a great time. And then Fun Day Sunday at Double D's Burnout Saloon in Kernersville and Bigfoot Bar and Grill in Troy, North Carolina. Great destinations. Make sure you check them out. But let's talk about tonight's bike night. I was trying to get Pooput to go to that. Hopefully he does go out there with me, man, and hang out for a little while. But if you've got a vintage bike, if you've got a chopper, man, let's put these things together. Let's put them in front of Pine Tree Tavern, and we will go and have a good time. That's going to be 5 to 10 p.m. Now, by the way, guys, they got BOGO hot dogs and drink specials on bike night. So it's like, I mean, are the stars aligning here where they're like, Lincoln, come to bike night. We're going to serve hot dogs and we're going to have a vintage bike night. Oh, man, I'm totally in. So I'll see you guys out there tonight. We'll be hanging out. Hopefully some of the BTN guys will be out there. We'll have a big time. Now, all weekend long, we've got this Memorial Day weekend, by the way, guys. So while you are having your cookouts, while you're riding your bikes, man, take a moment to remember why we're having Memorial Day, man. This was Decorations Day way back after the Civil War turned into Memorial Day. It's a big deal to stop and remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. This is not something where you say Happy Memorial Day. It's not it's a remembrance kind of thing. And remember that. You cook it out, have a great time, remember why we have this time off. And while you're taking that time off, you should go to Westside Twins for their Memorial Day weekend event because they've got the Wall of Death, man. This is awesome. This is American Motor Drone Wall of Death, man. These guys are great. Make sure to stop by and say hi to Hobo Billy and his crew. Lightning Jay, if he's still riding with them, I know he was getting up there in age and he was going to pass it off sooner or later. But great guys. And then the Jay Creek Cloggers. It's kind of a weird association, man. You got the Wall of Death, and we got some cloggers, man. But they're going to make it happen here at Westside Twins. Now, that dude that you've seen go viral with the clog into the bluegrass music, he's going to be there. It's going to be amazing. Showtime is 2 p.m. on Saturday for the cloggers. Sunday, they're going to have a Cruisin. It's going to be a big time. All weekend long. Westside Twins. Plus, they just might have that used bike that you want to take home with you. They've got a great selection, service, and everything like that. So make sure you check out Westside Twins this weekend for their Memorial Day weekend event. For the veterans, we've got more Memorial Weekend paratrooper ride to Camp Tocoa. Yeah. It's going to start at Fort Bragg, Harley-Davidson on A23. Now, it's open to active duty and or retired paratroopers, but go check them out anyway. There's always something going on at Fort Bragg, Harley-Davidson. I posted this for my dear friends at VAMP, which is the Veterans Adaptive Motorcycle Program. You guys need to check this out. They get disabled vets back on motorcycles or adapt their motorcycles so that they can use them, whether they've lost an appendage or something like that. Man, getting them back on the motorcycles, giving them that escape on a motorcycle. So cool. Such a great program. Even if you don't go to the ride, you should check out VAMP. Their information is right there, VAMP USA. Check it out, man. That's a great program. Another one, man. Oh man, huge big events. I don't know if you're still on here, Steph and Pops. The 23rd to 25th, the 8th annual Backroad Barbecue Run. Now, this is one that I'm usually at, man. Love this event in Trenton, North Carolina. This is a great chopper event, man. If you like old motorcycles, if you like choppers, if you like just having a damn good time, this is where you should go, man. This is awesome in Trenton, North Carolina. Beautiful ride out through God's country to the armpit of North Carolina. Hang out with these folks, man. They do like the free PBR. They do a barbecue cookout. There's bike games. There's dirt drags, camping. Man, it is just a hell of a good time. They moved the weekend this time. It's usually right before Myrtle Beach. So it's funny. I get my chopper guys in, and then I go to Myrtle Beach. It's kind of a weird thing. But they moved it to Memorial Day weekend, which counts me out. I've got things to do. So I hate it. I hate to miss it. But it's a great event. Go out there, have a good time. You know it's going to be a good event when they say, no kids. Keep them kids out of here. So go have a good time, man. Make sure you check them out on Instagram, Backroad Barbecue Run. Man, get out there and have a good time. Also, Saturday and Sunday at Smokin' Harley Davidson, they're having the Memorial Day Bash. Now, I don't know if you've been keeping up, but the guys from Moonshine Harley Davidson, Moonshine Horsepower have taken over Smokin' Harley Davidson, and they're bringing a lot of changes and bringing some life back to that dealership. They're having their Memorial Day Bash. They're going to have a red tag sale. They're going to have live music. They're going to have free beer. There's going to be barbecue. And again, most likely, your favorite next new motorcycle will be sitting there. They've got big plans. They're bringing Bike Night back. I believe that's going to start on Friday, the 13th of June, and keep that going. Big things coming. Also, they're going to be rebranding Smokin' Harley Davidson to a secret name that they won't tell me about quite yet. But if you need to get that smoking gear, guys, they're not reordering smoking gear. You might want to get in there and get that stuff before they change names. Or wait until they do change names, and maybe there'll be a sale. You never know. But again, man, big things happening in Winston-Salem, Smokin' Harley Davidson. Make sure you check them out. Saturday, May 24th, just Saturday, it's the 64th annual open house at Cox's Harley Davidson of Asheboro. Guess what? In Asheboro, North Carolina. Man, this is cool. Look, this is funny. I remember going to this event when I was a kid. When I was just a little kid. I actually rode a couple Hondas over there back in the day, and played the bike games and did stuff. And now the bike games are hosted by Full Throttle Magazine and Stephen Cox, which is the operator over there at Cox's Harley Davidson. So awesome time going on there, man. Make sure you get. They got bike games, they got food, they got free beer, they got music, they got giveaways, and the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine will be there. That's what you need to know. We're going to be out there doing bike games, having a big time. By the way, Killing Fiction, great band. My buddy Brett that works at Cox's Harley Davidson is one of the guitarists in the band. These guys are loud. These guys bring it. It is a great time. Come out there and hang out with us, man. Have a good time. Cox's Harley Davidson 64th open house in Asheboro, North Carolina. That's going to be a big one. Tilly Harley Davidson getting in on the Memorial Day celebration as well with their Memorial Day Bash in Statesville, North Carolina, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Food trucks, beer, free beer. Free beer is the theme, guys. We're drinking free beer, except for me. I'll have some Yoo-hoo, but whatever. Live music, free raffles. Tilly Harley Davidson getting it going. They're having Hella Stella over there and some other stuff. See, they need to mention some hot dogs on this. Boy, get me out there. But great time if you're in the Statesville area. Make sure you stop by and see the folks at Tilly Harley Davidson. Lucky Saloon's having their biker awareness ride on Saturday the 24th. Kickstands are up at 12 p.m. for that one. Food raffles and after party. Here's one too. Cam, if he's still on here. Pooh Built Custom Cycles that built that beautiful chopper that I was just showing you that Tim's got. We featured in this month's magazine. Is hosting the beginning of the Getaway's 4th annual poker run. It's going to be at Pooh Built Custom Cycles, like I done said, in Albemarle, North Carolina. Albemarle. Registration is at 9:15 for that one. First bike out at 10. This is going to benefit Stanley County veterans. You can't go wrong doing that. Go out there and have a good time. They got best and worst hand cash prizes, 50-50s, all kinds of good stuff. You're not going to want to miss out on it. Go out there and have yourself a good time. Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson in Raleigh, North Carolina is hosting Laps of Honor Memorial Day weekend ride. Kickstands are up at 11 a.m. for that one. It is, and they have lunch after the ride. Proceeds support veterans, initiatives, and the local community. Again, can't go wrong there. Speaking of can't go wrong there, burnouts and barbecue, two of my favorite things happening at Cox's Double Eagle Harley-Davidson, which is in West End, North Carolina, or what we like to call Pinehurst around here. That is 12 to 3 p.m. Free barbecue plates while supplies last. That's awesome. The Rebel Spirit Burnout Pit will be there. Big deal. Make sure you stop by and see Zach and Kristen, man. Have some fun with those folks. Dude, the Burnout Pit, always a big treat. Again, like even Uptown Lexington, that's half the event is burnouts, man. They have a great time. So make sure you check that out and have a free plate of barbecue for me, man. Gonna have a good time. There's Crystal Ash. I'm gonna talk about you here in just a minute, Crystal. It's good to see you on here. Let's see what else we got. Oh, stopping for comments. Who is reopening Wild Wings? Nobody. So don't worry about it. Let's see. I don't think they've got anybody lined up for that opening yet. I'm sure they're working on something, but it just has not been announced. Memorial Day celebration going on at Doghouse Harley-Davidson in Rock Hill, South Carolina. 11 to 3 for that. Free cookout, free beer with the Doghouse Divas. Live music, axe throwing. Holy cow. Benefits the military. Go out there and have a good time. Look, they're going to have a special national anthem performance by U.S. veteran Donald Cook. It's going to be great. Chop Suey is a great event. Look at there. There's the Iron Pope himself popping on here. What's up? Chop Suey is a great event. Looking forward to Mayhem. Oh, tough shit, man. No Mayhem this year. Thanks for bringing that up, man. I didn't want to talk about it no more. But there's no Mayhem. There's no Mayhem anymore. We did 4. We considered doing a 5th, man, but there's some construction going on over there. And right where we do the wet t-shirt contest, there's going to be like a $300,000, house community going on. And the cops get called out there every year, and we're able to persuade them to leave. But I guarantee you, if some Karen is hanging out in her kitchen window doing the dishes with little Billy sitting beside him, and there's a wet t-shirt contest or a wet t-shirt contest going on, like 20 feet from her kitchen window, they're not going to be happy. It's not going to be good. And so we kind of went like, hey guys, we did 4 years. We look, the last Mayhem we did was on the weekend that Hurricane Helene destroyed our state, man. So we're doing this freaking chopper ride-in old school party, and we're actively looking for cousins and stuff like that, and trying to make it, have you heard from your cousin yet, kind of stuff. It was crazy. So we beat all of this. We still had a great event, man. And so we went, here we beat the odds. We beat the odds and we beat the odds. And so we said, man, that's my sign. We're going to go out on top. So we may relocate Mayhem in the future. Maybe Mayhem Bike Rally is coming up. That's already trademarked, by the way. Mayhem Bike Rally coming up perhaps in 2026, but for 2025 we scheduled 8 bike shows instead. 8 bike shows. So yeah, no Mayhem, man, but we'll get back around to it. Back to this weekend's events. Saturday, May 24th, the 4th annual Breaking the Chains benefit ride at Thunder Road Harley-Davidson in Danville, Virginia. We'll be talking about them here again shortly because they got big events coming up. This one's going to have a registration 8:30, kickstands up at 10:30. There's a fee for that, but it includes breakfast, and it's going to be great, and you're going to have a great time. And the folks at Thunder Roads Harley-Davidson are awesome, so you're not going to miss out on that. Also, International Bikini Team. They're going to have the Biker Babe Bike Wash, and let me tell you, these are the same girls that go out to the Outer Banks every year, and they're just such a pleasure to hang out with. It's one of those hardships of my job, but I'll do it. What's up, man? Paul Corey on over here on the Instagram, man. Good to see you on here, man. This guy smoked everybody in the frog level chopper challenge we did not too long ago, man. Cool guy, great motorcycle. Look forward to riding him riding past me again in sometime in the future. But the bikini team is going to be at Bayside Harley Davidson in Portsmouth, Virginia. Not far away, man. Get up there and ride up there and get your bike washed by some beautiful girls. You know it's dirty. I'm talking about your bike. Get up there and have a good time. 12 to 4 p.m. at Bayside Harley Davidson, Portsmouth, Virginia. Now Sunday, Tilly Harley Davidson is having their bike days. They're done with bike nights. They're not doing bike nights. They're doing bike days with the Twisted Covenant MSC, which is the Motorcycle Social Club. And they're going to be doing that the fourth Sunday of every month. They're going to have bike games, prizes, all kinds of good stuff, live music, hot dogs. So get out there and have a good time. There's just seems to be a lot going on at Tilly Harley Davidson. Maybe it's somewhere you should go check out. I bet you Eric's going to be there. Iron Pope, you're going to be set up at the Tilly Harley Davidson for the bike days. I know he goes up there every once in a while, set up and do that. How about Maple Hill, just outside of Surf City? You know what I'll talk about? I like maple syrup. I don't know about Maple Hill, but maple syrup's pretty good. I'm not going to Surf City to put on an event. I like to kind of do those things close to home and have a good time. That way, when I'm beat up, tired, and hurt, I can limp home pretty easily. There you go. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, party foul. Eric's gonna be set up at Westside Twins, so he's not gonna be able to do that. But so good. You'll be at Westside Twins. You'll be out there with the Wall of Death. That's a good thing. Let's see. Isn't Biker Style Boogie in Elizabeth? I don't think it's Elizabeth City. It's a different city, but it's out there. And they started that last year, same weekend. It was the same weekend as Mayhem. Something fun to do around the same time. Now, look, the other reason for not doing Mayhem, let me break away from the events again for a second. The other reason for not doing Mayhem on top of the construction was that September is crazy. Like when we started Mayhem, we were doing it in October, but then like the AMCA event moved to that, and there you go, Oak City, you're bad. That's right, it is you're bad, but thanks for correcting yourself. Like the AMCA event moved from May to October, then we got the Smoke Out back in September. Outer Banks is in September. Myrtle Beach is the last weekend of September, and first weekend of the Congregation show. I mean, it is just slam packed with awesome events. So that was like another thing. Like, look, hey man, I like putting on events, but let's face it, every once in a while, I like to go to events and not have to work. But yeah, Biker Style Boogie, I do believe I heard them. They made some repairs and fixes and stuff like that. It's hard to throw a first time event. And they pulled it off. Dean's a good dude. So, yeah, if you see that pop up, you should go check them out. Yeah, that's right. Oak City. That's better. Thanks for correcting yourself. Moving on from that, let's get back to what we were talking about. Thanks for the interruption. May 25th, the annual Gold Star Family Benefit and Poker Run ride is at Lucky Saloon in Burlington. Again, a great place to go watch live music. Obviously, lots of cool events. Create your own route on this one. Cash prizes, live music. Get out there and see them folks at Lucky's. They're having a big time. They got some live music coming up too. Also, a cookout. If you're just looking at a cookout, take a good ride out to Fuquay Arena and have a cookout at Big Daddy's Roadhouse. It's Fuquay Arena's only dive bar, by the way. It's veteran owned, and they're gonna have a good time. Look, quit being sassy, Steph. I got just quit being staffy. It's not. All right, back to what I'm doing because I'm gonna mess that up. All right, another couple Rolling Thunder events. Now this is the Rolling Thunder nationwide ride for freedom. This is gonna start out at Jacksonville, North Carolina. Man, these guys do a lot of this stuff. This is Rolling Thunder NC5 putting this one on. Great stuff, man. Food trucks, vendors, escorted ride out of the American Legion in Jacksonville, North Carolina. We've also got now this is a big deal, guys. The Smoky Mountain Thunder Memorial Run. This is the 25th annual ride that they've done. And the Gittes family that put this on, this is their last one. They said, this is it. This is the last one. Always hear good things about this event. It is in Sevierville, Tennessee. It's a free ride. Get over there and check it out. If you're in that part of the state or traveling or looking for something, man, that's a good one to go to. Like, look at all these people that join on this. It's a great event. Make sure you check it out. And it's the last one you'll ever get to do because they're calling it quits. Kind of like Mayhem. So get off my ass. All right, and then like I said, I saw Crystal get on here earlier, and she is the purveyor of this fine event, the 6th annual Memorial Day Ride to Remember. Now, this is a local event for me. Starts around Charlotte, North Carolina, and this is a huge ride, man. They a lot of planning, a lot of forethought, a lot of routes, and so that they do such a great job making sure that this is an easy event to attend, a thoughtful event, and they do such a great job. Cool poppy flower patches and stuff like that, man. Really well put together event. The 6th annual Memorial Day Ride to Remember will start at Thompson Park in Charlotte, North Carolina. Registration is 7 a.m. Kickstands are up at 9 a.m. This is Monday on Memorial Day. It's a free ride. Donations are accepted for pins and patches. There's free food. There's a wreath presentation. There's shirts available. And this year, it is dedicated to Debo. I'm going to try to get through this one. It's hard to say. We lost Debo. What was that? It was August last year, man. Tough loss for the motorcycle community. Huge loss for Crystal and everybody that knew him, man. Hell of a guy. So this one is dedicated to Debo, man. But even beyond that, such a great event to do. And look, here's Crystal. She says this is the last one as well for that one. I know that they put their heart and soul into this one, and it's just a big deal. So make sure you check those out. Lots of fine events going on this weekend. This is one of them, and you just August 18th. That's right. Terrible day. So sorry. I hate it. So this one's for Debo, man. Get out there and ride for Debo. But check this out. Lots of great events going on this weekend. I can put. It's on our Facebook page. It's in the email blast. It's on our website. All these events are on there, man. There's no excuse to not hit up one of these events. And that's what we've got going on. Like I said, it's Memorial Day weekend, man. So take a moment, stop, reflect on why we're taking these days off. It's for the people that gave the ultimate sacrifice so that we could live the lifestyle we have, hopefully hang on to the lifestyle we have. And it's just a big deal. Moving on to upcoming events, like I mentioned, Max Speed Shop in Matthews will be the proud home of the Full Throttle Magazine bike night, starting on June 4th, and it'll be every Wednesday night. Make sure you come out there and hang out with us, man. Live music at 7 p.m. They got some specials. It's gonna be a big time. We might even be giving away prizes for best bikes on the lot, and doing some swag giveaways and stuff like that. Also, right around the corner, guys, the OTR Back of the Dragon Motorcycle and Hot Rod Rally, June 6th through 8th in Tazewell, Virginia. Go out there and ride the Back of the Dragon. They got Main Street partying. They got bike shows. It's just a great thing. You need to go check them out. Also, June 7th is the Dyno Shootout and Rick Doss Bike Show. Rick Doss Bike Show. Say it again for the people in the back. Very cool, man. They're going to be set up at Thunder Road, Harley-Davidson, Danville, Virginia. Let's ride up there. Let's have a big time. Then let's get a place at the casino right down the road. We'll be up all night having a good time. But I'll tell you what, this was a great event last year, whether you're in for the Dyno Shootout or you're there for the Rick Doss Bike Show. Very cool. The Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine will be there hanging out. It's well worth it. Go check us out. Thunder Road Harley-Davidson also supporting the South Central Bike Fest, June 13th and 14th in Chase City, Virginia. Very cool event. This one's been going on for quite a while. I remember this one from way back when. I was hanging out with my buddy that's putting this on. I've seen it the last 3 or 4 big events. And then also, like I said, we got like 8 bike shows this year. We're only like 3 or 4 in. But the next one coming up will be the Full Throttle Magazine Bike Show at the Down Home Days, Down Home Harley-Davidson. As always, free registration, 11 to 2 p.m., awards at 3 p.m., which is followed by the Miss Down Home contest that's sponsored by our friends at the Carolina Biker Lawyers. So make sure you check this one out. Again, free registration, man. We're going to have trophies for this one. The best in show will be invited to the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Bike Show in the Greensboro Coliseum 2026. It's going to be awesome. Make sure you check it out. And then again, July 19th, we're having a bike show at Doghouse Harley Davidson in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Same story, different state. Come check us out there. Again, free registration. We're going to have cash and prizes. Best in show or the Full Throttle choice, haven't decided yet, will be invited to the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine bike show in the Greensboro Coliseum. This is all part of the Full Throttle Magazine Bike Show Tour 2025. So make sure you check it out. Let's see. Congratulations. I asked you about you Saturday. They told me, yes, actually, I appreciate it very, very much. It was my daughter. Yes, absolutely. Graduated twice. Hated to miss the Bubba show. Man, I'm telling you what, but that's the way it goes, man. I'll be back in the fall. We'll come and hang out. And then it's back. The 25th Smokeout, the original chopper party since 1999. I know what you're thinking. That's been longer than 25 years. Right, but they were gone for like a year or so. But the chopper, the Smokeout rally is coming back. Salisbury, North Carolina, Rowan County Fairgrounds. It's a big time. You should be there. It's going to be September 4th through 7th. So don't book nothing else on that weekend because this is where you're going to need to be. I believe they're still doing early bird tickets and camping and stuff like that, guys. And you really, really need to go ahead and get that. Save some money. Go ahead and get your spot. Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine will be there. The folks at Cycle Source that put this on, man, great folks. And they set us up in there. We've got a choice in the bike show. One of like 7 bike shows, whether you're a performance bagger, FXR, Sportster, all class bike show, whatever it may be, man, y'all get out there and hang out. They got wet t-shirt contests, live music, mini bike racing, art displays, world's strongest biker burnout contest, vendors, great food, tons of camping, and I'm gonna be there. So that's where you should be. And that's what we've got, man. Like I said, it's been a haul, man. It's been a haul all month long, and we're not quite done yet. I came back from the beach and then I was like, holy shit, I've got to produce a magazine here real quick. So we'll get that done here in the next couple days. I've got a pretty quick deadline coming up for that. But I'm gonna have to get out of here pretty soon because we're going up to Pine Tree for the vintage bike show bike night. And hang out there. Like I said, hopefully me and Poopud will be out there. Anybody else that wants to ride up, man, come hang out with us. We're gonna have a good time. Always a good time. They got BOGO hot dogs and cold drinks, and again, man, we'll be out there. Hopefully the panhead starts and we get over there with no problem. But that's what we've got, guys. Look, I really, really appreciate you tuning in. As always, get out there and pick up your print copy of the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine. That's what bikers do. To hell with this damn pocket computer bullshit. Go pick up a real magazine, put it in your saddlebag, put it in your bathroom where all the good reading's done, and keep up with all the good news, or you can just listen to me talk about it here. But that's it, man. I'm over my target time. That is 40 minutes of your life that you've completely wasted. You'll never get it back, but I appreciate you hanging with us. See you tonight at Pine Tree Tavern in Winston-Salem. Y'all take it easy.